What's up, everyone? It's Matt Mrozic, aka MVM397. This video is gonna be a little shaky because I'm hand holding everything, but I just wanted to show you my progress on Stella. If you follow me on Facebook, you've been kind of watching my progress. I was going really good on this kit, making really good progress, and then I screwed up her face. So I'm actually going to strip her head and start over on her face. But before I did that, I wanted to get the suit done, her clothes. So what I've done is everything's been painted and clear coated. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Come on. And then the other day I hand painted all the black piping. I left some of it pink. I'm leaving her shoulders pink and the ribbon, the piping down the side, and her hips pink. I just wanted a little variation. But if you look at her face, you can see I've kind of really screwed it up. It was looking really good. I was really happy with it. And then I went in and I started painting anyway, it looks like she's been punched in the face. The eyeliner's way too thick. Her cheeks got dirty. I was trying to put some pink eyeshadow on, and it just looks stupid. It looks really bad. It looks better here on camera than it does in person. But anyway, she needs to be started over. And the eyes, I've actually ordered decals for, so I'm going to try some eye decals and see if I can't. I wasn't actually, the pupils aren't too bad. It's when I was going to do the eyeliner. It's too thick. I don't know. It's just terrible. So that's going to get started over. So let's get rid of the head. Let's put that on the side. But the suit looks really good. Oh, and I finished the base. So the base looks really, really good. I'm so happy with it. What I did is, for the ship, after I got it super, super glossy black, let me take her off so you can see it. Put her to the side. And just a few minutes ago, I pinned and glued the torso onto the bottom legs, just so I have fewer pieces to work with. And I'll show you another mess up I have to fix on the foot. But the base is awesome. It's done. And I'm really, really happy with it. So after getting the ship all super, super glossy, I went over it with Alclad polished aluminum. And then I masked off these pink stripes, and I did a rose pink, so it's got a little metallic to it, and it looked really super shiny and pretty. And then I went in and I started doing some shading with some Alclad clear smoke. So on the back side here, I did clear smoke, hot metal blue, hot metal purple, and hot metal red, and I just kind of blended it all in and faded it together to give it some different tonality. I did the same thing on the back of the rocket here, of the engine. Just kind of blended all the colors in. And on this guy, I masked off that center part and painted it that pink, that rose color, the metallic rose color. And that looks really nice. And then I did some post shading with the smoke. And on the tip here, I did the post shading on the tip, on the nose of the rocket. And those are actually, it looks like the lighting, but those are actually, I did some streaking, some post shading, some streaks like this, because if it was coming in and it was crashing, the nose would be dark from the heat of the re-entry, and it would have some streaking. And so just some post shading on the wings, and then I painted all the greeblies, a variety of colors. There's copper, there's aluminum, there is what else? I think I did some chrome, but then I flat coated it, so it kind of gave this nice dull metal look. And then on all those pieces I did post shading also. You can see around here I did post shading with smoke. Same with this piece, it's all post shaded, which I usually don't post shade, I usually pre-shade. But with metallics, I find it much easier to get the metallics the way I like, and then do any post shading with clear smoke, and I get my shadows that way. The rocket ship is actually screwed into the base. It's a little loose, I need to tighten up, but I drilled from the bottom and put a screw in, so this is not coming out. All the greeblies have been glued into place. And then what I did is, once the ship was on and I glued all the little greeblies on, I went in with some Testors dull coat. And I didn't spray the whole thing because I didn't want the ship to be dull, but I went wherever I wanted pigments, I sprayed with dull coat. So I came in and I sprayed this area, and I just kind of sprayed up to here. I sprayed the entire planet, and all the greeblies I sprayed with dull coat. And then I went in with just a bunch of different MIG pigments. I used some metallic pigments. I used a lot of the fantasy pigments, sci-fi fantasy pigments. And so I actually did some other metallics in the center here to bring back some of the metallic look of the metal. And then I just did some smoke, and I did some, I used a ton actually. And then I went back on the planet and I put a bunch of dark pigments into the craters to create more shape and shadow there. And I kind of dusted the whole base with some fantasy, I think it was fantasy dust or something. Anyway, it just basically kind of muted all the colors. The purple was a little loud, so I needed to tone it down a little bit. And I went in there and I just kind of dusted the whole base with the pigments. I did all the signs. Looks like this one's got a little something on it. I don't know what that is. It's a fly turd. I masked up the lettering, and I did some kind of candy colors, and those are pinned into place and on the little sign holder here, and it kind of moves around. It's really not in place. It should be kind of like this. So the base, I love the base. Pretty happy with the body. I got a couple touch-ups I got to do. So she's sitting there pretty. The piping, the hand paint, the piping, I started out, initially I was going to mask it and spray it, and that took way too long. And then I was going to use my India ink pens, and I started to do that, but it rubs off so easily that it was just, I just kept rubbing it off. So I wiped it all off, and I went back with some flat black enamel, and that worked like a charm. And it looks a little rough here because I got masking tape, but I went through and I hand painted that all the other day, and then I've been cleaning up the edges a little bit here and there, and it's just about where I need it. I've got to go back and do on the knee pad here. I've got to redo my pin wash right in there because it got cleaned up on accident. It's a little messy in there. I got to clean that up. So it's basically cleaning up. And I got a little snafu here on the foot. Let's see if it'll focus. So right there, I think what happened is that after I clear coated it the last time, it wasn't quite dry or cured, and it was touching something. But anyway, it's hard to tell, but the clear coat is Mr. Color GX Clear with some pearl powder, and I forgot which ones I bought. Ashley recommended them to me, and I went to Michael's and I bought them. I think I got like 9 or 12 pigments for like $15 after the coupon. They're normally like about $30 a set, but they had like a 40 or 50% off coupon. So, but here she is, looking good. I still have to go through and mask off these little stars and paint those, or just hand paint them. But there's the piping, and I have to go back, and there's a few spots that I have to re-clear coat. One reason I don't do enamel washes a lot is because even though you're using enamel thinner or lighter fluid and it's a lacquer paint, it will eat off the clear coat. Case in point. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in camera, but on this arm right here, see if it'll focus. Focus. I should tilt it just right. On the white part, you can see where it's kind of dull. Well, that's because the clear coat's gone. The lighter fluid took the clear coat off. So now I have to clear coat that part, and I don't want to clear coat the black, so I'm going to have to be real careful with my airbrush or mask off the black and re-clear coat that part. I've got to fix the foot, a little blemish there, sand that down, repaint it. So it's a lot of cleanup on the body. So I thought I'd be done with this by now, but in my attempt to get this ready for a show 2 weeks ago, I just went too fast. I screwed up the face, and I just had to take a break for a while. So I really hadn't touched it for a couple weeks until yesterday when I went through and I hand painted all the piping. But she's looking good. I think I'm going to be happy with the final results. Again, this is my first figure kit, so I don't expect it to be perfect, but I like the base. The base looks awesome. And the suit's going to look good. I don't know. Oh, and I did the hair. I sprayed the hair. I was going to do blonde, dirty blonde with highlights, but I decided to go ahead and just do pink. So I painted the hair pink, same color as the suit, and I just sprayed that about an hour ago. So this is enamel, still tacky. So I'll let that dry, and then I'll give it a dose of, I don't know if I'll do a dull coat or if I'll do a semi-gloss, maybe a semi-gloss. So that's it for Stella right now. I'm going to work on her tonight over the those Gundam guys has their televised build tonight starting at 9 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Pacific. So I'll work on cleaning her up during that time and put a couple hours in on tonight, but just wanted to do another video on her since I've only done one so far, and just kind of show my progress. So there's Stella. Hopefully to be done in the next week or so, and then we'll do final photos. But I'm pretty excited to get her finished because I'm happy so far the way she's looking. Again, Matt Mrozik, aka MVM397, signing off. Thanks for watching. Bye.